Warm up. Warm up.
All right, 30-30 circuit. Going for 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. We're gonna go through 5 different exercises. Go through this circuit as many times as denoted in your training. First, we're starting off with some bridge dumbbell press holds. We've got 2 dumbbells. Hips are coming up. When that timer next to me here clicks to green, we'll start. Hips up, glute squeezed.
3,
2, 1. We're gonna press those up, reaching for the ceiling, and we're holding. Make sure when we're here, we got those feet, toes, all the way the heels pressing to the ground. And we're active with those arms, meaning that we're reaching towards the ceiling. We're not just hanging out with those arms coming jacked back down to the ground with the weight feeling like it's pushing us down. We're actively pushing towards the ceiling and we're holding, squeezing those glutes, deep breaths in, forceful exhales out.
3, 2,
hold it.
1. Rest.
All right, we're coming up to our feet for some eccentric split squats down to this bench. So we're gonna help work on building some of that strength without going through that concentric. When you see yellow on this, that means we're resting. Green means we're going. Or red, excuse me. Yellow or red means that we're resting. Green means we're going. We're gonna hold that weight in the goblet position. Sit up. So that knee is about an inch away from that bench, chair, whatever you're using.
3,
2, 1. We're going to control it down. Think about 3, 2, 1, down. Put that weight down. Stand up without it. Weight back up to that goblet position. 3, 2, 1. Control. Put the weight down. Stand up without it. Make sure that when you're doing that, keep your knee facing, but I just want you to see from the front. That knee, we're actively pushing outwards. That way we're keeping that hip locked up or in line. That way the knee's going in the right direction.
1. Rest.
All right, from here, we're coming to some bench rows. So we're actually gonna be moving through on this one. We got one hand, same knee on the bench. Other arm and leg are down. Back is nice and flat. We're gonna drive that elbow up. Shoulder pulls down like we're trying to touch that elbow to our back pocket. And we relax it back down. As soon as that timer clicks over,
3,
2,
2,
1.
Exercise.
Elbow down to the back pocket. Let that arm come all the way out. So we're not letting the shoulder collapse, but we are letting that scap come all the way around. Going up, control down. Notice I'm controlling that weight down. I'm not just allowing that weight to come crashing back down. Control that weight down. Elbow to the back pocket every single time.
3,
Back nice
2,
and flat.
1. Rest.
Good. Next one we're coming to, some single leg deadlifts. One foot's gonna stay on the floor. We're gonna pick that other foot up. Pretend like we have oranges underneath the arms. We're trying to squeeze them. Picking up that foot first. Soft knees, drive the hips back, stand it up, drive it right through. When we start here in a second, I'll show these from the side.
3,
2,
2,
1. Again, gripping the ground with those toes, picking the other foot up. Squeeze those oranges underneath the arms. Hips go back. We stand right back up. Hips go back like we're reaching that heel back. We stand right up. Notice my back staying nice and flat. I'm never collapsing forward. Everything stays super rigid. Make sure that you have a little bit of a bend in this front knee. Don't want you to have a straight leg. Knee bent.
1. Rest.
Good. We're coming down to our last one before we get a little bit longer rest. Planks. Forearms and toes, feet together, knees together. Glutes nice and squeezed, nice and tight. Forearms right underneath, elbows right underneath the shoulders. Hands spread out, not together, out wide, either palms down or in a fist, but wide, about shoulder width apart.
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Here we go. Back nice and flat. Squeeze the glutes, push the heels and the ankles together. Control that breathing, deep breaths in. Exhale, forcefully out. If you're exhaling hard enough, you don't even have to worry about the lower back arching or anything along those lines. That exhale will take care of that for you.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Rest in. All right, we got a minute of rest. I set up so the warm-up was about 30 seconds. So once you see this hit 30 seconds, rewind it to the beginning. You're gonna start back up at the top. Anything that's one side or the other, stay on that same side for the entire 30-second round. The second time you go through that circuit, switch sides. About 5 seconds left. Remember, stay super good on these. And rewind.